NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the New York Liberty. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. I hope you got your running shoes on. These teams love to push it. So what are some of the advantages to being a good fast break team?
Running shoes? Uh-oh. I brought my dress shoes. But seriously, the biggest advantage is you don't have to score too much in the half court.
And that is a huge plus, guys, because scoring in half-court sets, it's so difficult to do. Remember, these are the best defenders in the world.
They get a hand on it. Jones with it. Picked up by Sabali. And Jones gets it to go.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Thornton. Over Howard. Second shot opportunity. That kick out to Ogunbowale. And good. Coming off the
ability to get off quick releases, Ogunbowale can excel in the catch and shoot. Part of what makes Kayla Thornton so effective on offense is her mix of power and finesse. She can mix it up inside, but then put a soft touch from outside.
Stolen by Jones. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Poked away. So it's Dallas now. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Sabali. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot. The size and athleticism of Thornton certainly makes her tough to handle down in the paint.
Yeah, she likes going for those high percentage close range looks. Those same talents also help her on the glass. Thornton, a tremendous player in terms of her rebound totals.
And again, it's New York with a three.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes. And the understanding Enrique possesses just has a feel for when someone on her team is open.
Here's Jones. And again, it's New York with a three.
Last five makes, all five from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure the man, pressure something.
Sinks the triple.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
The three is up. And again, it's New York with a three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Natasha Howard for three. Hits it from three-point range.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Jefferson. Outside Ogunbowale. Whitcomb with it. Now guarded by Jefferson. Here's Jones. And again, it's New York with a three.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
The three. Good for the fifth time. 5 shots. She remains perfect.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto. That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
the triple. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
Outside Whitcomb. He got it up. Hit the shot at the very last second.
The pressure on her in those circumstances was massive.
Pressure? What pressure? You cannot rattle her no matter what the situation is.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And it's New York's ball.
The top pick of the 2021 class, Charlie Collier. He's a classic low-block player. Right around the basket, including up the glass.
Pass to Mabry. And a missed layup.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Again, the Liberty, good for two. And with Collier, she gives you exactly what you want from a center.
Yeah, and she won't stretch the floor, at least not yet. But she's good enough down low that she doesn't need to. She knows how to draw fouls and get to the line.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's New York with a three.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And the ball out of play. The Wings will have it. Pass to Mabry. And here's Agunbawale. Will it go? And there it is.
What a difficult make from Sabali. This is why she went second overall. This is why she's an elite offensive talent. Getting the hoops when it's not easy. This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
And with Michaela Onyenwere, her potential became obvious in college. She led the Bruins in scoring for 3 straight seasons.
And when Onyenwere was putting up all those points at UCLA, she was doing it in a very competitive conference.
Oh, absolutely. There were some powerhouse teams in the Pac-12 when she was there. However, that didn't stop her from racking up huge numbers against every one of them.
Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Laney. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Got a piece of it. Gray outside. Pass to Agunbawale. From past the arc. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And the basket by Ionescu.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Now here is Ionescu. She has 6. Again, the Liberty, good for 2.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. And that one's good. Collier.
How about that hoop from Collier? Little bump, doesn't matter.
On offense, here the Liberty. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's New York
they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Lots of games left this year, but some teams have struggled out of the gate. So is it panic time yet?
No way. We have most of the season left. Unless you're a team dealing with some major, devastating injuries to key players, I think you have to give it a week or two, maybe even 3, before you hit the panic button.
Yeah, give it some time, because patience is really key in this league. And in this format, where 8 of 12 teams make the playoffs, you have a great shot to make it if you just go on a little run.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
She is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, she can't miss.
Here's Mabry. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Well, we're seeing Ionescu light it up tonight. You can see why there's so much excitement about her when she entered the WNBA. Sabrina has the mindset to take over games.
Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. And even 3-on-3 break. Shoots a fader. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
She's the main reason they have the lead right now. She's been perfect from the field. She has not missed one. Literally perfect.
And that one's good. Sabali.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint.
That's tipped. And that's not going to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Liberty out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And you look at Sabrina Ionescu in this game, and she's been everywhere.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
Down low. And that one's good. Sabali.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
And Jones gets it to go.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
That one goes. Count it.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Pass to Sabali. Uncovered. Drained for 2 points.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Wasted no time on that one.
Still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Laney. The 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
5 straight now. Coming out of halftime, rolling. But when it comes to Benijah Laney, you have to think about her breakout season she had in the Wubble in 2020. Everything coming together for her that year.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
And they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
And they've really come out from the half with fire in their eyes.
And that breakout season got Laney a lot of accolades. She made the all-defensive team and received the award for the most improved player.
Yeah, and that was well-deserved because she took a huge leap that year. She had torn her ACL shortly into her pro career, so it was great to see her all the way back and playing the best basketball of her life.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Jefferson with it. Whitcomb covering. Whitcomb over to help. Ball's knocked loose. Jones right side. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Inside. Shot to stop the run. And Agumbawale laying it in.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these 3 runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the paint. Agumbawale, guarded by Sabali. Here's Natasha Howard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And it's New York with another.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
And she makes that one.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
And that's a foul called on Jefferson.
First team foul.
That's her first foul.
Now into the lineup for Dallas.
The high post shot. That one is out offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
Now here's Jefferson. And she comes up with the deuce.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Here's Whitcomb. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They have got to get a hand in her face. I mean, she is unconscious from downtown.
To the wing on the left, Mabry. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Her three-point shot will take her far. Mabry is a great long-range option, capable of knocking down from deep.
Whitcomb, that's good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Outside Howard. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Liberty out in front, opening a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. And it's the Wings ball. Here's Mabry. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Mixing it up inside. Mabry might be under 6 feet, but her toughness showing there.
Jones outside. And again, it's with a 3.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Harris with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Pass to Harrison. Banked in off the glass.
Now, this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Takes the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
It wasn't the best D right there. She'll drill those threes when she gets a clean look.
And they're running. Pull-up jumper. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Harrison gets the bucket.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's Jones. And again, it's New York with a three.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now. She is putting on a clinic out there, really the centerpiece of their offense.
Harris with it, and it's Howard picking her up. And here we go again, the Liberty on the break. Drops in the tray off the break.
Using her instincts and awareness, Howard continues to improve her ability to pick opponents' pockets.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Here's Gray. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Allery with the bucket.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Fires for three. And again, it's New York with a three.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today. Sometimes you don't like to see players pull up from three-point range on the break, but for her, with no one on her, it's a very good shot.
Over to the left wing. Harris can't hit. Jones outside. Lets it go from deep. And she's good on the three ball.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
To the middle. Here's Harris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Cans it from downtown.
She's just putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous scoring output.
Here's Harrison. And the layup falls.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Jones. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
And that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time.
Lineup for Dallas.
Stolen by Jones. The three ball. And again, it's New York with a three.
She's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing this kind of range.
Poked loose. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Here's Allen. And again, it's New York with a three. Now Harris. Now here is Thornton. Defense right on her. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's New York's ball. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen. And again, it's the Liberty from deep. To the inside. Here's Harris. And she banks in the layup.
Textbook pass by Dungy, dropping a dime to a wide open shooter.
And here's Johannes. Three-pointer. It's good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
The excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.